Since it is the source, standard, and criterion of ethics, since the good is whatever it wills, whatever it happens to assert as its own welfare and pleasure. This meant that society may do anything it pleases, since the good is whatever it chooses to do, because it chooses to do it, since there is no such entity as society. Since society is only a number of individual men, this meant that some men, the majority, or any gang that claims to be its spokesman, are ethically entitled to pursue any whims or any atrocities they desire to pursue, while other men are ethically obliged to spend their lives in the service of that gang's desires. This could hardly be called rational, yet most philosophers have now decided to declare that reason has failed, that ethics is outside the power of reason, that no rational ethics can ever be defined, and that in the field of ethics, in the choice of his values, of his actions, of his pursuits, of his life's goals, man must be guided by something other than reason. By what? Faith, instinct, intuition, revelation, feeling, taste, urge, wish, whim. Today, as in the past, most philosophers agree that the ultimate standard of ethics is whim. They call it arbitrary postulate, or subjective choice, or emotional commitment. And the battle is only over the question of whose whim, one's own or society's, or the dictators or God's. Whatever else they may disagree about, today's moralists agree that ethics is a subjective issue, and that the three things barred from its field are reason, mind, reality. If you wonder why the world is now collapsing to a lower and ever lower rung of hell, this is the reason. If you want to save civilization, it is this premise of modern ethics and of all ethical history that you must challenge. To challenge the basic premise of any discipline, one must begin at the beginning. In ethics, one must begin by asking, what are values? What does man need of them? Value is that which one acts to gain and or keep. Concept value is not a primary. It presupposes an answer to the question of value to whom and for what.